It's about that time. Assemble and talk. No cap. It's a civil war. You thinking you worthy. You feeling like dog. Smash that like button like Hulk, yeah.
Alright, this is our lane, so Batman 2.
Good luck rushing that combo.
It got its release day already. I think it's like October or something.
I don't know nothing of it though.
They don't got nothing of it.
So we don't.
As far
know
as they didn't,
villain.
there's no leaks out yet.
So I'm assuming the Joker's gonna.
So look at that title and what they did with it. So we can speculate on that.
Mr.Freeze.
All right, how would you feel about that?
I would fucking love.
I've been dying for them to put. First of all, that was one of the ones that I said when the first movie came out. After it came out, I'm like, if they do a part 2 where they said they are, I want them to do Mr. Freeze. So if they do Mr. Freeze, bro,
That'd be fine.
what's as a Batman fan, what's some requests you make personally? Talk to WB real fast.
All right, for my request on Mr. Freeze. Definitely has to have a suit. Don't do your own iteration when my son is walking around blue skin or like no, he has to have the helmet.
I want the flower pot on top.
Yeah, I want
the red goggles.
Yes. The red goggles. Exactly. Like, the gun, or if not...
No, you got to give him the main gun, and then he can have other shit. Just give him that main blaster, ice blaster.
Or a blaster. You feel me? Because they can give him a handgun like the animated series. I won't.
Right.
You don't have to be the cannon.
All right. I respect that.
You feel me? Like, but the suit with the gun, yes, and don't... As much as I enjoyed Arnold, because take it for what it is, it was comedic. I enjoyed it.
He did what they told him to do.
Do not give me somebody that I can believe is sophisticated.
Yeah.
I don't need.
He's a scientist, so
yeah, you feel me? Like not like I know they're not gonna get The Rock or nobody, but like for example, like don't give me an actor.
They better not get The Rock.
Huh?
They better not choose The Rock.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like as much as I guess it's because he's bald, I'm associating them with looking like. As much as physically The Rock might fit the role, I won't believe The Rock as a scientist.
No, of course not.
You got to give me somebody that.
You got to be in an action role and that's it. But
yeah, don't make the mistake of making him needing somebody bulky.
You know what's one huge request I'm gonna make? All right, I know they're gonna incorporate his wife's story because you have to.
Yeah.
And they did it in the first movie, right? Batman Returns.
That's Mr. Freeze's story.
But I want them to dive into that and make us feel dead ass sorry for her and him.
Yes, sure. I feel like the best way to do
I feel like they just made us feel sorry for him in the old movie.
We never really I feel like even in the movies, like in the old movie, and even in the shows, and the most if I haven't read every Batman comic, but in most comics, like whenever they introduce Mr. Freeze, they tell us about his wife, but we never seen them be a couple.
And that's what I just thought of. They should start off the opening scenes of the movie with her and him living and how they was happy, and then. Building up like it's happiness,
Show
and we
her
feeling that
sick.
like not lie. He was show the accident happened out of nowhere. Catch us off guard with the accident.
No, but remember that's why that accident happened because she got sick and my son was looking for.
Oh, all right then, all right.
It's but that's also adding to the whole showing her progress, little time skips of her dropping shit or.
But definitely show us the accident.
Yeah,
we need to see it.
Yes, we definitely need to see.
Because we're like,
that's a given. They gotta show us the accident.
Yeah.
They gotta show us the accident. The them being a couple would definitely add on, but I 100% want to see that.
Yeah, because then we gotta see how he became Mr. Freeze. He wasn't just guy that had to stay in sub temperatures. You feel me? We have to see that, so we can feel for him. And then we get the bats coming in. The way they started off with Joker and Dark Knight off rip.
My son just there.
And we got to know him first, and then it was just all right, then bats came in. I think same thing with Mr. Freeze, honestly.
Yeah.
Last thing I'm gonna ask before we move on to the next movie. Do you think it's gonna be better than the first one? If this is the case, if they use a Mr. Freeze or whatever.
Yes. Because the first one, I hear a lot, not too many people liked it, and I didn't want to be super biased and be I liked it simply because it's Batman. But I did enjoy it for what it was.
I enjoyed it every time I watch it again. I fuck with it more.
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, this shit is cinematic.
Yeah, it's good casting, a nice storyline. The only thing that I would say is it's a little underwhelming. It being a superhero movie,
Because it's not shot in that format.
Yeah, no.
It's just like a regular drama movie.
Yeah. It's like a cop movie, basically, like respectfully, but it's good.
It's really good. And you know what's funny? To touch back on what you said before we move on, a lot of people that I speak to about or spoke to about it, it was like 70-30, 70 not liking it, 30 liking it. But when you go online, people praise that shit, bro. Niggas love it.
I can see why, because people are less close-minded.
Yes, yeah. In the hood, people be close-minded.
People want to see Batman beating the shit out of niggas for at least an hour of the movie.
No, more than that now, because our movies are 2.5 hours, 3 hours. But I bet.
Oh, but wait, that's what I wanted to say. Damn.
No, again.
No, because that's one thing I am looking forward to that I think part 2 is gonna have over part 1.
What?
Because part 1, we didn't see Batman don the cowl, but it was earlier on in him being Batman. Like him being Batman was still new. So in part 2, I am looking forward to him being more of a seasoned Batman, because I feel like that did take away from the first one. Mm-hmm. Like we put Batman on this pedestal. Mm-hmm. For like an example, like Batman is probably not the smartest nigga in comic book history, but he's on it. So what bothered me in the first one is when
my son could argue for being one of the smartest niggas though. His IQ's higher than Einstein's. I'm just putting that out there. Literally, look it up. And he know 176, 178
is
martial arts styles. But whatever.
But what I'm trying to say, like one of the parts that bothered me in the first one is when Gordon and Batman had Penguin against the wall. Like, nigga, we know you wrote this. My son Penguin's like, nigga, El Rata. And he,
you know La and Ra? You know the difference, nigga?
Like how you teaching Batman Spanish?
You know what's my thing though, and it's sad that we have to do this with this movie, and I guess that's what takes away from it. But I feel like it's part of the movie. But the fact, if I gotta bring it up, then nigga they didn't do their job with it. I gotta constantly remind niggas that it's Batman in his second year of being Batman. Like the Batman we all know from cartoons, the animated series, the movies and shit, the animated movies, that's Batman in like year 13 already, year 10 already.
Yeah.
This is Batman in his second year. Picture a sophomore Kobe Bryant. Like he wasn't yet to be the Mamba. You know what I'm trying to say? That's why he got
the pass. You feel me? That's why it got the pass.
Right.
But
the fact that we got to keep reminding people, it's like,
I don't like it. Even if it makes sense, I just don't like it. Like, I don't like my son being, like, that's one thing niggas ain't, like, Batman doesn't get corrected. Because as much as you hate this nigga, he's always right.
No, and that's facts.
Feel me? Like,
no, and that's facts, and that's what people don't like. But I like to see the progression of, let's say if he has a trilogy or even 4 or 5 movies, we get to see him drastically improve.
That's why I said
each one and be like, no, Bats in this movie was something serious.
That's why.
But on his final lap, he was craziest.
It's gonna like that's gonna make part 2 better. Like
and the fact that it's not connecting to the DCU, I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing yet because we get to see the DCU itself.
Yeah.
But I'm not mad at that. Oh damn, the lights just turned off. We got some new lights and we're still trying to figure them out. All right, bro did that. All right. So like, you know, I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing, cause we gotta see anything from the DCU yet. But I'm kind of not mad that it's not part of it because it don't feel like what the MCU is, and I know that's what the DCU is trying to head for, like that type of vibe. You know what I mean? Especially with it being James Gunn. You look at the Suicide Squad in the DC EU. It had an MCU vibe. Yeah. It had a Guardians vibe. He did the Guardians. So,
that's the only thing that I would say. Not the only thing, but that one of the biggest things that the first one was missing out on. There was no like comedic relief in that shit at all. That shit was serious tone the whole movie.
Yeah.
But
that it takes you away from expecting that. So now when you in it 15, 20 minutes in, you like, nah, I'm in here for a serious movie.
Yeah.
And you know, every now and then you need that. Like, I don't know how much y'all vary and watch different type of genres, and it's cool to watch all type of genres, but when you watch so much of like, let's say like the MCU, sometimes you need something different. That's what I'm saying. Like if you're in it for that.
I completely agree with you because if I watch 3 MCU movies in a row, I'm gonna need to watch like some Quentin Tarantino shit.
Exactly, that's what I'm getting.
I'm gonna need to be an adult for a little while.
Yeah, facts.
Like you feel me, like.
So anything else you want to throw in on the Batman before we'll close this one out and then finish the next ones on? We'll start another video up and touch on the next movies. So we still got a couple movies from 2025 to talk about. So check out the next episode after this. It should say it numbers wise. You know, if this is 260 something, 268, 269, like that. You know. Well, anything else you want to add to the Batman before we close this one out? We got a couple minutes left on this one.
Just
like 2.
Even if it is Mr. Freeze, which I would love for them to incorporate like another villain. Cause that Joker.
I was about to ask that while you was saying the question. I was like, dude, would you? I'm gonna wait till you say what he says. I'm asking.
I mean,
so you want another villain?
He doesn't have to be like a big part of the movie, but just seeing another villain in it would be cool.
I think setting up another villain would be cool, but I don't want to see nobody else. I want it to be strictly Mr. Freeze.
No, but my thing is like,
because if you ask me, you know who I'm asked for.
Clayface.
And you know who's my guy. Come on, I'm glad you remember.
No,
my guy.
Clayface would be dope, but only if they CGI him.
That's the timer, but we'll do another minute on this.
Like, I want to see Clayface.
No, come on, CGI 100%.
Yeah, but I don't want to see like a Gotham Clayface. I don't know, you never seen Gotham.
Nah.
There was a nigga, like some dude.
Budget is way less.
Played Gotham, and so like some dude played Clayface in Gotham. Like, not trying to say he violated the role and all that shit.
But what they did with the CGI wasn't just convincing enough.
No, the CGI was good when he used his powers, but my son like didn't have the
bulk,
the big monster.
No. You know that's exactly what they needed to do.
Yes, I want to see I don't want to see Sandman.
Exactly.
I want to see.
And that's
Clayface.
always gonna be my comparison.
You feel me?
Like the way they body Sandman, they could do Clayface. I always compare that to that. But no, yeah, they need they need to make him feel like this nigga's an abnormal situation.
And he shapeshifts, so y'all can go back and forth. Like, y'all can show him.
Yeah. Y'all can save money.
Yeah, you feel me? Exactly.
Y'all don't gotta be cheap. I mean, y'all could be cheap and y'all can still not be cheap. You know, that's what I'm getting at.
Exactly. Like,
nah, but honestly, would you think Clayface would be a good component to the main villain being Mr. Freeze? Or like those two don't mesh? You need a different...
And honestly, as much as I would love to see Clayface in these movies...
Not in this movie.
Yeah, not in these.
Not in part 2. Not in the Robert Pattinson movies.
Yeah, not in, because I feel like he's too beastie.
So maybe The Brave and the Bold?
Yes.
That's the one they're coming out with for the DCU.
Yes.
By the way, which is fire? Let's touch on that real quick.
That's like
2 seconds.
Adam West Batman fire. Like,
how y'all doing Brave and the Bold? If you don't know, go on their YouTube and check. You're already on YouTube, sorry. Type in after this video, Batman, Brave and the Bold.
It's good.
The fact that they come out the gate with that, oh man, it's fan service,
yes.
fan favorite.
But that they know they need that. The DC knows they need that at this moment.
They bringing Damian off rip. I don't even know who I want to play Damian yet. But they better pick a little nigga with some demeanor. I
seen a picture and I can't think of nobody else now.
The kid from
number 2 from Umbrella Academy.
Yeah, I don't want him to be in that. I need somebody with a little bit more serious demeanor. He was more of a jokester, right? Like,
I mean, no, he was that as number 2. He was like, my son was shitting. Like, he was on some.
Yeah, but I need some kid to be
beneath me.
I need some kid to have self-hate to be.
But I don't know
to reflect that on Batman. Nah, me neither. That's why I say I don't got nobody for him. But
it's gonna be, honestly, I'm almost sure it's gonna be somebody or Bat. Like, this guy is new.
But I need somebody to be dead ass angry. Like that's their demeanor in life.
Yeah.
So that they fit that role even better. You know? I just can't wait. There's no release date on the Brave and the Bold, but I'm pretty sure Superman's coming out in 2025. Maybe 2026, 2027 we get Brave and the Bold. And bruh, when we get that, you know Nightwing's showing up, right? Because they already moved past Nightwing. They got Damian already. So Nightwing exists. You cannot ignore him and act like he don't exist.
You gotta have him in at least one scene. I feel like that's what they do in the animated movies. Like, now some Nightwing come and in some movies, my son come help Batman.
And that's what because that's where he's at in that stage of life. And you know who I want for him? Dylan O'Brien. Maze Runner.
That'll be good.
I want him to be Nightwing.
That's good. No, that's good.
I seen him one time on BBQs down in like 23rd Street.
He would need to bulk up a little bit, but face-wise, it's perfect.
He don't really need to like bulk up. He just needs to get in the gym.
Yeah, like cuts. That's what I mean.
Because he's already around that weight.
But then again, when niggas be having the suits on and that
shit. Nah, he needs to get cut up.
That shit puts cuts on them.
Because you know why? We don't want a suit that has muscles on it like the Batman old movies. We want to see your muscles through the rips. Through the fabric.
I didn't mind the costumes in the old movie with the muscles, like.
Yeah, but when you get, I feel for me, when I got older and I realized it, I'm like, that's not it. That's not it.
I don't.
Guess the nigga that really lift. You got George Clooney. I know he not ripped under that, but this nigga got 128 abs. It's not even realistic.
Michael Keaton looked at chubby before he put on his suit.
Come on, bro. I need. No, yeah. That's why I bet Affleck played the role so well, because the shit was skin tight. You throw it on, he like, nigga, I'm here.
Yo, I know I say this a lot, but fuck Ben Affleck for that, bro. Like,
yeah, but it's, yeah, you know what? It's not his fault, because there's always more to the story, and I'm pretty sure I know what happened. They was trying to move in different directions that he wasn't feeling, and he was like, y'all didn't promise me this, bro. Y'all promised me this. You know what? I'm gonna step away. I know that's what happened. Nah, because you seen how they did him in Flash? Not the action scenes. Him smirking at Wonder Woman, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
You moving away from the character at this point.
No, but I could see, first of all,
that was an oldie cringe moment. It was cringe, bro. I'm like,
but
nah, I ain't
if he's gonna smirk at anybody, it would be Wonder Woman. That's like Batman.
No, of course, but I'm saying,
like, that's why
it was cringe the way they did it. It was like, come on.
No, but that action though, that car chase was too top tier,
that was
bro.
We spoke about that before in the pod.
Come on, bro. Look, 3 scenes: Save Martha. The Save Martha scene, the Flash shit, the car chase in the beginning of Flash, and
whatever you're gonna say, I'm gonna add one for that third scene, because I agree with those two, but I'm gonna add my own third scene.
What was the third one I was gonna say?
Sorry, I threw you off my phone.
Not the fight with Superman. Save Martha, the car chase. Oh, and this one ain't an action scene, but the Zack Snyder cut at the end with him and Joker.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of that, but I always tell people how perfect that was. But you know what scene I was gonna say? Him and Alfred having the back and forth about, even if there's 1% chance that he'll go bad, we gotta take it as an absolute.
Yeah.
When Alfred trying to talk him down the steps, like, bro, you're gonna try to fight Superman, bro. This nigga's not our enemy. And he's like, nigga, this is Bats. I think that was Bats. In a nutshell, like Bruce being bad because he had
his
like
mentality, like
nigga, this nigga's a threat, bro. Like,
yeah, I know,
and maybe you don't see it, but I'm talking about ifs, and if that if comes, there's nothing no one could do now at this point if we're not prepared for it. We gotta take him out, and it's just a way of bad thinking. So,
that was a fire
but yeah, that scene. Also, I always tell people how good that scene with Joker. That's the best scene Jared Leto ever did. With,
I was just about to say
Joker.
That's the Joker I wish he was in the whole Suicide Squad. Well, it's funny, right? Because I know I shit on Suicide Squad a lot, and I don't really jack Jared Leto's Joker.
The first Suicide Squad, because the second one you said is your favorite movie.
The second one is fire, but I meant the first one. But Jared Leto, like, if he would have just, I don't know, like if he would have just, it's something about it that I like, but I don't like him. Like, I don't know how to make sense. I don't know how to make it make sense. Like,
it's because the way they did him. Because you obviously liked him when they did him right.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying though, even in the Suicide Squad movie, like certain scenes, like even though it wasn't Jokerish, I liked. Like,
because it was, cause you know what it is. You like the character. I'm gonna take my fault. I'm not saying that it is what it is, but you like the character Joker. So seeing other iterations of him, you willing to accept him. Be like, okay. No, yeah, that was valid. Like I fuck with Joker regardless. So seeing this version of Joker, I fuck with this, and I feel you because I feel like that too. Like I don't like his iteration of Joker in the Suicide Squad movie, but I was accepting to it. It was just even the scenes he had was bad. I didn't care how he looked.
But certain parts in those scenes were valid. Yeah. Like when my son came in and he was pressing the dude that that he pressed to make Harley escape. When my son came in before he sat down, he made the nigga kiss his ring.
Yeah.
Never been some Joker shit.
Yeah.
Joker's not a mobster. He don't make niggas kiss his
ring. But
no,
they do got different versions of Jokers. That's the mobster, the comedian, the
3 Joker shit.
Yeah, I think the actor. They got the 3 Jokers.
But that was fire. Mm-hmm. Even though it wasn't Jokerish, it was fire. And even when my son came, when he was helping Harley escape, my son saw the shit in the lab, and he's like, "Ooh, this is neat." Like, the Joker's not a kid. Why are you using words like neat? But I liked it. Like, you feel me? Like, the Joker doesn't use words like neato and stuff. Like, he don't talk like a child. My son is just a lunatic. Yeah. You feel me? Like, but it's just little parts that worked. Like, you feel me? Like, little parts. Overall, I didn't like it, but little parts that worked. I didn't like I didn't like the whole, like, Harley Quinn and Joker shit. Like,
Because they focused more on her than him, so they try to lean that way and make it about her.
They made it more like it is. Listen,
nigga, show us more of him or what he did to her.
The Joker don't give a fuck.
You showed us what he did to her, but no, show us the lead ups and the
Look, you all dudes, you know how many times Harley been in Arkham? Like, yeah, my pudding's gonna come break me out, and Poison Ivy or somebody telling her like, yo, bro, you serious? You been here for like almost a year already. He's not coming.
Facts.
Like Joker's never gonna break Harley out of like, if you break out, yeah, come fuck with me.
Facts.
I can't wait. Come on.
Yo, I know we like pushed our time on this like even 8 minutes more than I said when I said 2 minutes. I just want to add one thing in here to know that I was working on it and ask for your help on Cam. Remember how I told you? I know you probably still didn't see no shade towards it. People forget. When I did my Hulk movie, I don't know if you ever got to watch my Hulk movie that I did for if the MCU was to revamp the Hulk and come out with a solo movie. I did World Breaker Hulk.
I seen the beginning of the. I didn't never see that.
Well, I would love for you to finish it. It's only like 20-something minutes long, and I felt like I did my sting, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I did my sting of what a Hulk movie in the MCU right now would have been post Endgame. So I hope you will watch it. So the reason I'm asking, also bringing it up. I worked on a Batman movie because I wanted this to be another section on the channel that we have. When they click on playlists, I break everything down as a playlist. So if you want to look at verses, there's verses, top 5s, top 10s. If you want to look at straight trailers, reviews, episode movie reviews, there's another playlist for that. So I wanted to start a playlist off of creating my own or our own movies, rewriting them. So I started writing the Batman movie. I have a lot of it. It's been months since I came back to it, but that's always the great thing that you come back and see what you need to change and be like, that was corny, after time passed.
Or get new inspiration and add shit to whatever you have already. Like. So
this one's not in the DCU or nothing. This is just a Batman movie, and I started writing one. So you being the only other Bat
fanatic.
I wasn't even gonna say that. I would say Bat superior. Like we both Bat superiors, right? Like we both on it like that. Like we love bats. Like. I feel like you would give me a lot of insight of like that's not bat shit and also you would think of your own shit like add this to it. You could even write some lines down, whatever, help me with the storyline, action scenes, and then when you see the Hulk shit, you understand how I put it together. Where I put different pictures up, I make my own pictures and shit. Sometimes I try to grab shit from the comic books if it looks relatable enough for the scene. If not, I'll make my own fucking comic books picture or whatever and throw it in there just for while I'm narrating it. You see because I don't show my face, I just show the pictures of every scene that's happening.
Yeah.
So if you could finish watching it and then and I could send you what I got for the bat shit so we can get that rolling. Yeah. Because I want to have like a whole bunch of different characters that we can be like, this is just our movies that we made. Like I'm making them in movie form.
Would you be open to like adding characters? Like making our own villains type show, or like or a villain that we could like.
That's all dope to me. I always thought that was dope to me. Shit like that, like new villains, new superheroes. So of course, hell yeah. So look, I'll send you the script and all that, and then you can see. You take it from there, and then what you can add, what needs to be changed, what don't need to be changed, what the direction I'm going in. If it's the right direction, we keep pushing the direction, or we can alter it a little bit, or completely. I'm open to shit.
You know what's the crazy coincidence that you mentioned this? Because literally last night, I was walking home, and for some reason, I was just like thinking of a OD Flea character,
crack character,
like that would be a serial killer. Like you feel me? Like I've been watching Law and Order and shit, so like all that like crazy people and all that shit been going through my head. And I'm like, yo, what would be Flea if a serial killer does this, that, and the fourth to his victims? Like that would be a cool little movie. Like
that's fire.
You feel me? Like I'm about to tell you what I thought.
Yeah, so we can do it off camera. So I smash that like button, like Hulk. Please subscribe, join the fam. This is phase 3. You see, we started something new. The blue light went off, but it's because these new lights they got batteries on them. So I guess this battery just died. Hit it one time, see if it turns back on though. Just so we can end it with it. It ended with it, so it's Dot, Slugs.
Oh, the top one went off.
Till next time, assemble time.